everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new here. My name is Erin and it is a travel day today, as I'm sure you've seen from the b-roll that I've included before this point. We are headed off on our honeymoon on this trip to Disneyland and Hawaii, and the first leg of our trip is Disneyland. So we are currently at Newark. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying because the announcement interrupted me, but we are in Newark. We got our coffee. It is currently 6:36 in the morning. We have been up since 4 a.m. But all for good things. I will get up early and not feel it when it's to go somewhere fun and exciting. So our flight is at 8:30. We board at 7:40, so we have about an hour. We're gonna get some breakfast, and yeah, I don't think we have anything else to do right now. I washed my hair last night and put it in a cast. So with gel, those of you who don't have curly hair, you put gel and it goes into like this little hard cast. So I look a little crazy right now, but I want to keep it in the cast as long as possible so it doesn't get frizzy. So I'm not going to break the cast until we get off the plane in LA. We have our Disneyland photos tonight. We're taking photos in Disneyland Park with moments by Hallie, and I'll tag her Instagram in the description box. I'm super excited to work with her, and yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that my hair looked good for those photos. I think I'm gonna do a little half up moment, which I think looks really cute. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Travel day has commenced and I need food because I am going a little
Not a good options, I see.
Brain dead right now. Anything to add?
Just excited.
Yeah, we're super excited. Oh, I didn't know.
What you do, zoomed in on your face.
I zoomed in on you too. Yeah.
It's okay. It wasn't, when I saw it, it didn't look that zoomed in.
It really was zoomed in. Yeah, we went on a mini moon right after we got married last year. We're actually coming up on about a year anniversary of our wedding. We got married in September. It is now August 15th. But I'm a teacher, and so we wanted to take our honeymoon during the summer when I just have more time, and that just ended up being right now in August. So taking our honeymoon, but we did do a mini moon in Walt Disney World in September, and I do have those vlogs on my channel, so if you have not gotten to watch those, definitely check them out because it was super fun. I also wanted to show my nails for the trip, if I can get it to focus. I did this like airbrushed little cute design with flowers. I found it on Pinterest and I just think they're so cute. And then I also feel like I need to share this phone case because it is so good. It's from Bell & Park, their princess collection. I am just actually obsessed with it. I just think it's so cute. So yeah, that is where we're at. I am going to check out breakfast options and just relax before we hop on the plane in an hour.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Hey vlog, it's been a minute. We are at Disneyland. We got into LAX, and then immediately called our Uber and headed on over. And we are now walking to Disneyland. So we are at the Disneyland Resort. We're walking to Disneyland Park right now because I really want to try and pop in to get the Haunted Mansion holiday virtual queue because it was supposed to be closed when we were here and it was not. So that's super exciting. Hopefully we can snag a virtual queue for a little bit later. And we got buttons, got our honeymoon buttons. We have first visit buttons. They're in my bag right now. I got the Rapunzel ears. So excited about that because the cashier had said that they just, or the cast member, I forget, we're like in Disney over here, had just said that they just restocked them this morning. So that was exciting. Oh, we don't know where we're going. But yeah, so we're heading off to Disneyland right now, and I'm just gonna check in a little bit. I just want to enjoy the walk. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just had the most devastating moment of my life. I've been hunting for the Mickey pumpkin wreath, which I know has been sold out like all over. It's sold on Shop Disney. You can only get it in the parks, but even still it was pretty sold out. I still had high hopes. We checked our store at the Disneyland Hotel. Not there. They said, oh, we think it's sold out across the entire resort. I'm like, okay, great. We come into downtown Disney, I'm checking stores, checking all the stores, but I know Blake, I think it's Blake Silva is his last name. I follow him on TikTok. And he had posted that they were at World of Disney. So we went into World of Disney and I'm looking and I see a guy holding the box and I run over and I'm like, where did you find those? Like, where are they? And he was like, this is the last one. And Peter was saying, I think that's worse than if we came in and it just wasn't there at all. Like, I was minutes maybe away. So we're gonna keep checking. I don't know, that feels like...
We have to walk through here 2 more times.
Yeah, so to get to, if you haven't been to Disneyland like we are, noobs over here, you walk through downtown Disney to get to Disneyland Park. So if we already have to walk by it, might as well just look and see. But we're gonna pop into Disneyland Park right now, not for like realsies, but just to try and get a virtual queue and then maybe get some food because we haven't eaten since 7 a.m. So we need something for sure. But devastating news on that front. We're 1 for 2 of the 2 things that I wanted to get in Disneyland. So we'll see. Hotel for a quick lunch because we have not eaten literally since like 7 a.m. when we were at the airport. We were gonna eat in Disneyland, but we just got overwhelmed by all the newness and I didn't know where we wanted to go, and so we just didn't. My hair is all over the place, but that's okay. We're gonna eat our lunch. I just got the Asian salad, Asian something salad with shrimp, and I'll show you what that looks like when it comes. What did you end up getting?
Pizza bagel.
Peter got the pizza bagel. This new deck that they've done up here is gorgeous. Not that I've ever seen what it looked like before, but from what I'm seeing right now, it is really, really cool. So we're excited to go like take a little walk around and kind of see the views. But our hope is to have lunch here, go back to Disneyland Hotel. Our room is still not ready, so we can't go in and like set up our stuff or change or anything, but hopefully we can just take out our luggage and grab our swimsuit out of it, because I also have to grab my outfit for our photos. And just get a little dip in the pool, basically, is where I was going with that. We're hoping to go back to Disneyland Hotel, grab our swimsuits, have a dip in the pool, and then be able to change for our photos a little bit later. So yeah, that's the plan. I feel like I'm crashing a little bit right now, mainly because I haven't had food in a little bit, but. And we're gonna go get the coffee downstairs from the Pixar Pier. No, Pixar Place. I keep calling it Pixar Pier. I'm mixing Paradise Pier and Pixar Place. I don't know actually what the coffee place is called down there.
It's something.
I don't know. But that is what we're gonna do. That's the vibes, that's the plan. That's where we're at. The sketch pad. That is where we will be going to do the build your own coffee, which I am so excited about. I've been talking about it forever. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat and then we'll check in and hopefully I'm rejuvenated and fresh and back together. So what'd you get?
The creamsicle float.
Oh, that looks really good.
It is really good. You're gonna have a sip.
Yeah. Here's my salad. I got it with shrimp. It looks really, really good. I just added the dressing and shook it up a little bit. What's the taste test? What's the review?
Good.
Very good.
Yeah.
I've only taken one bite, so I guess I'll ask for a rating out of 10 in a little bit. Unless you feel like you know.
At least an 8 off the bat.
Oh, looks good. You didn't get it with pepperoni, just cheese.
I'm feeling the pepperoni.
Yeah, that's real. That's valid. Let's do a first little taste. Light and refreshing. So the big good news here is that I have had food and I feel so much better. So let's go get some coffee and then head back to Disneyland Hotel. It is now 2:40, so we'll see what time we end up with and what we end up doing, but we need coffee, so let's go. So it's from Elemental, the volcano from the lava, short anchor, and Jack Jack. That's our hotel, our resorts. We're coming for you. Okay, so I just got the build your own cold brew at the Sketchpad and I'm obsessed. I'll take another video of it in a minute, but it is lavender oat milk cold brew, edible sprinkles and whipped cream, and I just can't. Let's do a little taste test. That is so good. I'll show you another camera so you can really see these sprinkles up close because they're everything. Like, stop it. It's so cute. So cute. Hi, Pluto! You look great! I love your outfit! You look so cool! Oh, thank you! I know, I'm trying to channel Minnie today. I wanted to match her. I thought maybe I'd see her, so you think I did a good job? Yeah? Oh, thanks, Pluto! Oh, yeah! Yeah, we're on our honeymoon! I know! Yeah, let's get a picture together. Big party, everybody! This is the best. You guys are the best. Minnie, you're hidden right now, and we're twinning right now. So we've got to be like, I know. We're rocking it right now. Okay, we have to leave in 15 minutes, but I am going to do my makeup for our little photos that we are doing with Moments by Hallie, and I thought I would have you come and sit with me, although I realize now that maybe this is not the best angle. Okay, doing my makeup for our photo shoot. Let's get it done. Okay, so we are taking photos in Disneyland. I am wearing a Selkie dupe dress that I'm sure you can see from the camera lens because this is a very distinct style of dress. I just didn't want to pay the money for a Selkie dress that I don't feel like I'd get enough actual use out of. So we are in an Amazon dupe, and I will link it below because I'm going to be honest with you, the listing looks a little sketchy, but one girl, and God bless the people who post picture reviews on Amazon because you are real ones. One girl posted a picture of her in the dress and I was like, sold. That looks perfect to me. And now here we are wearing the dress and it's perfect. So that's what we're wearing. For shoes, I have this pair of Aldo heels. Oh, that was way too much. From the Disney Princess Aldo collection. Oh, that was way too much. Peter, could you get me a napkin? Or a towel or something? I've made a terrible mistake. So I'm wearing the Aldo heels because I really can't walk in them, to be honest. You can just put it down. Oh, I thought you were gonna do a full washcloth. That's fine. I can't walk in them. So I figure that the only time I'm probably actually going to, oh, that was a terrible idea, be able to wear them would be for photos because you don't really need to walk a ton when you're doing photos. So I'm bringing those, but then I also have just a pair of like Steve Madden sparkly flats that I got for my bachelorette trip last year. And that will be what I wear after the photos, and honestly probably for part of the photos because I simply cannot do it with those heels. But I really, really want to just be able to say that like I wore them and could use them, and I haven't been able to say that yet. So we're just gonna go in with a teeny bit of concealer to just cover up some of these spots. We did, I don't know if I said this on camera before, but we did get the virtual queue for Haunted Mansion Holiday, so that is super exciting. We'll be writing that tonight, and because you can only do the virtual queue once a day, we'll try again our second day at Disneyland, which will be our last day on Saturday. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow we have a full DCA day. But I'm just really glad that we're gonna get to ride it tonight because like I said, we weren't even expecting to be able to ride it at all because it wasn't supposed to be open. And it was, so very pleasant surprise. That looks insane. I am really got a heavy hand with the makeup today. So let's try to. Okay, base is good. We're gonna go in with my Ilia setting powder. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess. I'm a mess because I don't do well with my makeup under pressure. I just don't. Me as a person can't do it. First impressions of Disneyland so far. I have to be able to give them props for having so many characters just like out and about. And like we got to see Chip, Dale, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto just all in the lobby of the Disneyland Hotel, and that was super cool. And we've been able to do that before at like other Disney World resorts too, but just in the parks, like, and we only spent honestly probably less than a half hour in the parks today so far. We're gonna spend more time obviously, but we saw Rapunzel and Flynn. We did not actually get to take photos with them because their line was closed, but I'm really holding out hope that we can see them either later today or on Saturday because you just don't see them around, the both of them, for meet and greets in Disney World, and Flynn Rider is my favorite. We saw Minnie, we saw Donald, we saw Goofy, and we literally did not make it past underneath the castle. We walked under the castle and then we turned around and we're like, we need to get food somewhere else because this is just like too much right now. It was just too much to take in all at once. But the amount of characters that we saw in just a short period of time is just so many, and it was just so cool to be able to see that. I will say, I don't think that the resorts here are, it's not the same experience as the resorts in Disney World. Like, they're beautiful. Like, this room is absolutely gorgeous. It's brand new. Like, I have no complaints about that. I just think that, like, the things to do at, like, I guess amenities at the resorts are different than what you see in Disney World. And Peter, we were talking about this before, Peter brought up a good point that, I mean, Disneyland, like, you're probably not coming, I don't know, maybe I'm just speaking, I don't really know, but you're probably not coming to Disneyland for like a whole week, honestly. So you might not need as much to do at your resort because you're really just coming for the park and then to go home. Like, that's like more the vibe. So I think that, like, that makes sense to me. But I just think as someone, like, I love resort hopping at Disney. I love shopping at the resorts. I love spending time at the resorts. So I just think that was a little bit lacking for me so far. But, you know, it's still super early. We haven't really been here all that long anyway. The Disneyland park itself, like I said, we've only spent a very, very small amount of time in there so far, is really, really cute. It's really nice to see like the first one, like the magic of all of that. And I'm really excited to get to explore it more when we go back in. But that's been cool. I feel like I'm saying a whole lot of nothing right now, but I'm prioritizing makeup and everything else after. One thing I think I do miss too about Disney World is the buses. And like, I do appreciate how close, like the parks, when they say that DCA and Disneyland are right across the street from each other, they are not lying. They are literally like 5 feet away, which is really cool. But I miss like not having to factor in, this sounds so lazy, not having to factor in like a little like 10-minute walk back to your resort. Although I guess maybe it balances out because when you're at Disney World, you have to wait in the bus lines and your feet hurt then too, forever. So maybe it's all equal in the end. I think maybe I just miss the vibe of the buses, but I do really appreciate how close everything is. I love that you walk through downtown Disney to get to the parks. I think that's so cool. Because I think in Walt Disney World, like, we never get to spend as much time in downtown Disney as I would like to, just because it's kind of out of the way. Like, there's so much there, which is a difference between Disneyland and Disney World. Like, there is definitely more to do in the downtown Disney in Disney World than there is in Disneyland, but
way less stressful.
But it's a way, yeah. We were saying we were walking around Disneyland and it felt like there was like, we weren't getting lost. There was like a clear path that we should be walking. So that was like nice because that's just not the case in Disney World. All right, so here is the finished makeup look. I'm going to go wash my hands because I'm covered in makeup and then put together the rest of my stuff. And then we are going to book it off to the park. Okay, final fit. Here's the dress, here's the shoes. Heels are in my bag. I have my Happily Ever Threads bow in my hair. My button is on. It is time to go. Oh, and I'm wearing my Wild Rena Cassie's Castle little castle necklace because I just felt like Disneyland gotta channel my Disneyland girly. So here's the vibe. Let's go. Oh, Peter, come here. What are you wearing? Peter's coming on. Little seersucker shirt, navy shorts, sneaks. That's the vibe. All right, let's go.
Not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse. The stockings, all hung by the children came. The children nestled all snuggled in their beds, would have nightmares of monsters and skeleton heads.
Vlog. It has been a minute. I am vlogging on my phone because my vlogging camera died because it is just super hot here today and my batteries couldn't stand the heat. So I don't even know where I left off or what I was last saying to you guys, but we have just been having the best time. We rode so many rides. I've been filming the entire time. So many rides. We've ridden like 3, but we hadn't ridden any prior to that today, so it was like, it felt like a lot. They've all been so good. I have to say so far, Disneyland is topping Walt Disney World on their rides right now. Like the rides that they both have, Disneyland is winning. So that's been good. We're in the Golden Horseshoe right now, which is so cute. And we just mobile ordered some food. So we're just kind of taking a breather right now because we've been up since 4 a.m.
1 a.m. technically.
Yeah, 4 a.m. Eastern time. So we are just giving ourselves a little moment for right now because we need it. But I will kind of explain more of the things that we went through hopefully at the end of the night because we got some photos done. Like we've just been all over the place, but it's been like that kind of busy where I just haven't been vlogging because we've just been so busy and having so much fun. So that's where we're at and I will update you guys soon.
Now you must look here to my left, you will be able to see our first sign of life. They are known to survive off eating popcorn and churros. Very strange diet, folks. Looks like it's our lucky day because we have encountered an elephant bathing pool. It's alright for you folks to stare and take pictures. They've all got their trunks on for you today. And for you children, if you look right there, that's what's going to happen to you if you take this shower too long.
Good morning. It is our second day in Disneyland because we were so exhausted last night that we got back to the room and immediately showered, did all the bedtime things, and then laid in bed and passed out. So we need to close out yesterday's vlog before we head off for today's vlog, which new outfit change, but I will start that vlog in a minute. You can go to the next one after this, but here, let's come do our favorites of yesterday because we had a really fun day yesterday. I feel like we had a lot of favorites. I feel like the last time I actually came and talked to the vlog, we were, I don't even know what we were doing.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pick up.
It was like before we took photos. So we had Moments by Hallie on Instagram came and took photos for us. We did a mini session with her.
Or did you not do it?
No, I did in dinner. I did in dinner, but I didn't get to talk about the photos. We did amazing photos throughout Disneyland. We did a mini session with her. She hit like 5 or 6 locations for us in like 20 minutes. It was so phenomenal. I cannot wait to see those photos. But that was super exciting. We did that first. And then we ended up like right in front of the castle, and Magic Happens parade was just about to get started. So then we were like, we might as well just get a good spot. And we did. We had a perfect spot. Got so many fun little character interactions, and maybe controversial, I don't know. I think Magic Happens is better than Festival of Fantasy. And not even think, I think I know. The floats are better. The music hits better.
It was better.
It was better. So love Magic Happens. That was super fun. Then we just kind of like roamed around and explored a few of the lands because we didn't really know. We still don't really know like the layout. I mean, it's similar to Magic Kingdom, but it's definitely, there are some things that are different. Then we went to Small World. That was so we hadn't even ridden any rides by like 5 p.m. yesterday because we didn't spend much time in the park, but we, before that point, we rode Splash Mountain. I haven't had coffee yet and I can't speak. We rode Small World, which I know that, I just zoomed in. I can't. So we rode Small World, which I know people have said is better than the Disney World version, and it absolutely is there too. Like, I just think that the scenes are better. They incorporate characters, like it's longer. So fun. The outside is gorgeous. So we did Small World. Then I don't even remember, we walked around a little bit. I definitely filmed all of it in the B-roll, so you already saw it for sure. We did Big Thunder. That one was better than Disneyland. All of the rides yesterday that were in both parks, with the exception of Jungle Cruise, were better in Disneyland than Disney World. So that was something that like I had heard people say before, but I didn't want to believe it. As a true Disney Worlder in my heart and soul, yeah, I didn't want to believe it, but it was in fact true. So we got to ride the Indiana Jones ride at the end of yesterday, and I'm gonna say it again, maybe controversial. I don't think it's better than Dinosaur. I don't think they should take away my Dinosaur for Indiana Jones, but again, that might just be me. So favorites of the day. Peter, where are our Disneyland buttons, the resident buttons? Because one other cool thing that happened yesterday, as we were doing our photos, sorry, my nose is itchy, I need to take allergy meds. As we were doing our photos, we had this cast member approach us. Now I am, context, hobbling in heels because I have these Cinderella heels that I like don't wear on a regular basis. So I was like, they'll be fun for photos. Terrible idea. It was so hot yesterday. It just was not, it wasn't panning out well. So we're hobbling down past Mad Tea Party, and this cast member comes up to us and comes up to me and Peter and asks me, oh, what character do we have here? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just hobbling in my heels. And he's like, well, you look like a princess. I just want to give these to you. And he gave us these honorary Disneyland pins. And we were excited, but like, also taking photos, and also I was in pain, so we were like, oh, thank you so much, like that's so cool, like whatever, went to take photos. Afterwards, I'm like, Peter, we should like look up like what are these pins? Like I don't know, I don't understand. These are allegedly, apparently, some of the most rare pins in Disneyland to get, and my sister was also looking it up, and so there's like different ways to get it. Like you can, sometimes you can ask a cast member to answer, and you'll like answer trivia, but like the reason that came up the most was like you're keeping the magic of Disney, and that was just like so sweet. And then I felt bad because I was like, oh my gosh, we definitely did not have the biggest reaction to getting these buttons because we just didn't know what they were, but it was just so sweet and so cool, and just like a really magical moment for our honeymoon to be able to get these. So I think this might be my favorite from yesterday, second being Magic Happens, it was really good. And then third, oh my gosh, I didn't even mention, we went on Haunted Mansion Holiday. I think third would be Haunted Mansion Holiday for me. That would be my third favorite. I'll let you pick three. What you got?
Haunted Mansion 1.
1.
Small World 2.
You can look.
3. Either Pirates or the Fireworks. The fireworks were
I
good.
forgot about those too. We did a lot yesterday, hence why we were
Happily Ever After
exhausted. Yeah, Happily Ever After is definitely still top, but those two we saw the Fantasmic, which was like Disney World also wins on Fantasmic, but I think it's Together Forever still.
Something like that.
From Pixar Fest, phenomenal. Like I had me in tears genuinely, because I mean all Pixar movies do as they do, but it was amazing. All right, so that wraps up our day 1 vlog. We are gonna head off and go have our DCA day 2, but that will be in a separate vlog, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this chaotic mess of a travel day, park day, whatever this video turns out to be. But I will see you in the next one. If you like this video, please give it a big like. Make sure you subscribe to stay around. I would love to have you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.